Hey guys, welcome back. I'm GoldenKnite. Today I'm playing Neon Noodles. This is a new game in early access. The developer reached out to me to play it. The developer is called Vivid Helix, and we're going to do a quick shout out here to all these people. So here are the credits. So I just want to give a shout out to all these people: Radu, Marison, Owen, McManus, Sid, Barnhorn, Patrick Seibert. I believe Paz, the one who reached out to me, Farhan, Quirisha, and Eliad Grant. Sorry if I butcher your names, guys. But the game itself looks very good. It is a cyberpunk kitchen automation game. It's a much like Factory Town, if you guys have ever played that. But essentially you want to automate your kitchen to do everything for you as fast as possible. But we're going to jump into level 1, Sliced Avocado. Welcome to Neon Noodles. Let's start by playing an existing program. So it's going to show us how to play games. Let's learn here. Let's figure this out. Press play button to start the program playback. Okay. Recipe showing how to make the required food. Avocado on cutting station makes sliced avocado. So we put avocado onto there, slice, and bring it over here to slice it. No, sliced it, and then makes it. Got it. So it takes the avocado to the cutting station, cuts it, and then creates the avocado. So simple as that. So that gives us enough to understand exactly how this works. Let's go over some basics like recording a program. Move cursor over the robot, and we're going to edit this, and we want to make him there, and there we go. So we recorded our first program, and then we just have to play. So it's not going to take it and walk on over. Obviously, you can have multiple robots in the future. And then, of course, it's going to go faster and faster to make it easier for us. So level 2 is completed. As simple as that. It's going to get pretty intense, though, guys. If you ever played Factory Town, it will get pretty ridiculous. Level 3, sliced avocado and cut fish. Okay, great. So we got two things. So first thing, we're going to go over this one. It's showing us how to do this. So edit. We want to go here. Move it there, and bump down again to pick up sliced avocado. Wait, what is this? Notice the return to start button is this one right here. Oh, look, he actually has the... So the QWERTY keyboard things actually make this easier for you to do, which is pretty cool. So if I hit E, it'll automatically go return to program, and then play record a program, which is C. Oh, they're copying each other. That's interesting. Maybe it just did that on purpose, but I think you can program them each differently if you wanted to. Level 4 is boiled rice and peeled shrimp. This all sounds so delicious. I actually want to eat it right now. I really wish our robots could be making our food like this. You know, it would come out right every freaking time. The only mistake would be you guys ordering. So play a pre-recorded program. So it looks like... So if you look, he's screwing up. He brings it here, and he doesn't actually pick it back up. So we're going to edit it, step forward with... Okay, there we go. So we're going to move forward. All right, and then it says insert a wait instruction. So that's what this is. Verify modified program by playing it. So we'll go ahead and click play. So now he'll sit there and wait for it to cook, and he'll pick it back up. So we got to do the same thing with that guy. And edit that. We're going to step through. Action bump twice. So we need to do that. And then check it out. So it just basically has him stand there and wait. It's like kind of like a wait there. And we're good. So that was level 4. So we're getting there. Peeled shrimp. Level 5, peeled shrimp. Let's create our first setup from scratch. Oh, great. All right, so we're going to build our first thing. Set this up really quick. We'll place our robot here. Open menu for robot. So I guess if we click there, make the robot face left. I don't know why we're not doing the editing, but it looks like it's doing that. Oh, now you can edit the program. So it's basically having you start in a specific position before you actually edit a program. So we're going to have him go to here. We only have to bump twice. So let's go ahead and go back. So this works. You can hit the delete key to actually minus this off. But right up here, it shows you what you're supposed to do. So we want to go here, bump into it to pick it up. And then we're going to turn around and walk to here, bump into that. Apparently, we're supposed to wait twice. So we'll do it 2 times. I don't know if we're supposed to do it 2 or 3. I think it might just be 2. We'll do it 3. And bump. And I believe you hit this, it will return to the beginning. And I guess we'll play and see what happens. The only thing that we're missing is it looks like after it cuts it, we need to make sure that we pick it up after it's cut. So it's 2 things to cut it and then pick it up. So I have to place it, 2 things to cut, and then pick it up. So hopefully this is right, just like this. Yep. There we go. We got it. So you just have to follow your recipe, and then there's just some little nuances you just have to work with. Very easy to learn, though. Level 6, maple beans. I'm going to save over 1 again. This requires both ingredients to be placed at the boiling station. Okay, so now we're on our own completely. So the first thing, let's go ahead and make that. And do I have limited stuff? Can I make more than one robot? You can make more than one robot. I don't know if it's necessary to make it. Okay, we're gonna go one robot. Clearly, it's difficult to make multiple robots when they're doing different things, work together. I will work on that in the future, but we're gonna have him grab that, go here. He will place it. And then he'll go here, grab that, place it. And then he's gotta wait 3. Then he's gonna grab and place it and return to the beginning. And that's it. And this should do it. There we go. Okay. Oh wow, this is interesting. So these histograms show the scores compared to other players' scores. Each bar represents a group of similar scores. Your current score belongs to the group represented by the white bar. So program size, I had the smallest program size. And then bot area, I also had the smallest area for the bot as well. So everyone hit that. But it looks like my cycles have been were lower than most people. Most people were up here, but mine were down here, which is awesome. Yeah, so it looks like just because these are saying, it doesn't mean that your program size can be the smallest, your bot area can be the smallest, and your cycles will be the smallest as well. Like there's a trick or something. It looks like if you want to reduce your cycles, you'll probably have to increase the program size and the bot area for the rectangular area at least. So with that in mind, I actually think we did a very good job by keeping our area and program smaller by increasing the cycles. It really depends on the type of processor you're using, right? So we are going to go to the next one. Level 7, Nigeri. Time to make some sushi. All right. Here's our recipes up here, guys. So we want to follow this. So it looks like there's a couple of things we're gonna have to do, and we're probably gonna use a couple of robots here. So the first thing is we will need to make rice. We will need to boil the rice. We need to wait and then place the rice somewhere. Then we have sushi. Cut the sushi. Obviously now we have sushi, and then we combine the two. Okay, I think we got a good program here. So what I'm trying to do is make a little bit of a loop without going back and forth too much. So, our robot's gonna start pointing at the rice, obviously. He's gonna grab the rice. Oop. Go ahead. So he's gonna grab the rice. He's gonna turn down here, come over here, drop it. Now while that's cooking, he's gonna come over here and grab the fish, put the fish down. So we got a bump twice. Bump. Bump. Okay. So this might be right. I'm not certain. So he's going to grab it. He's going to put it there. Alright, so I missed one part. After it's rolled, I think he needs to bump it one more time, because you have to wait one bump and then you got to pick it up. So that should be good just like that. Okay, so this is the area I landed in. I landed in the program size is actually fairly small, and my bot area is also very small. So I landed in some good areas. I have more cycles than normal, but I mean, there's people all the way up to 559 apparently. So I actually did pretty good. I can make it much smaller, but I'll end up increasing this area to make it that much smaller. So I think that was pretty good. I'm gonna go with that. Level 8, Kichi. Linking allows you to share programs between robots. Aha! Okay, this is what I needed. When optimizing for program size, linked programs only count for half their size. Okay, I remember us doing the demo about this, so we got to see that. So basically they'll do the exact same thing at the same time. So if I match this up so they move together, that's better. So it only counts for half the size, huh? That's great. Okay, this is the most elaborate code. You can see there's a lot of waiting here, which is not good for cycles. But I think I got it working, so let's go ahead and give it a run and just see what happens. Yep, you can see my cycles flying off the handles here. So cycles actually were not as high considering. I actually did a very good job. I actually was on the top of the charts on all of these. Wow, okay. I was trying to pair them up because it gave a hint that you should pair them, and I wasn't able to find a way to pair them up. But it looks like I got the best out of everyone, except for obviously the program size. Mine's a little bit larger. People have gotten it pretty small, it looked like, because they probably synced them all up. Besides that, I think I did really good. All right, awesome. Level 9. Level 9, Peri Peri Chicken. The loop starts this thing. So the loop starts in robot menu, allows you to change where the program loops from. After the first loop, the program will continue from the loop start marker. For example, a program like ABCD will play as ABCD, CD, CD. So it does this to this, and then it continues on this, and so on. I wonder if there's a loop break though. Because usually you can break out of a loop after so long, especially with 4 loops. You go to a certain number and then you break out. But it looks like we might not have that option. But we are making this right now. So we're making some chicken. We'll make some delicious chicken. Okay, so I did find a little bit of a bug, at least I think it's a bug. When I was adding in my loop thingy, whoop, not that, sorry. So when you select your robot and you can add a loop, when I move it back and forth, you can see there's actually a loop right here on this robot because I have them selected. But when I press that, it actually goes back to the menu after one move. I'll show you right now. So when you click it and then I click again, it goes back to this menu. And then you can see it moved and it's saved, but every single time you move that, it causes a problem. So that's a weird bug. I mean, it's not a big deal because you can get around it, but the whole point of that is you can see how my robot has to wait for so long, but after they get going, he's able to break out of this waiting and go right into a loop here, which is perfect. So actually, I can change this a little bit more. I have this, no, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I can clean up the code a little bit if I wanted to. I could probably actually have the loop start right here. So then when it gets to the end of here, it automatically has those 3 to wait. But it doesn't really matter, honestly. Oh, you know what? It will matter. It will matter. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to change that. Okay, so I actually ran into a pretty big bug here. I mean, this is still an alpha, guys, so this is expected. This game is really good, though. But it looks like, here, take a look at this. So when I click on my robot here, if you notice, it doesn't show that there's a robot there, and I can overlap a robot on top of that. But it is still showing that that robot exists. But when I run the program, go ahead and delete this robot. When I run the program, he doesn't do anything. See how he just sits there? That's not good. Got it. And look at that. I actually did very well. It looks like it landed in the number 1 for the cycles. My program size was the smallest out of everyone's. And my bot area is also very small. So I did a very good job with that. Alright, so I'm going to stop right here at level 10 fried rice. I dropped about an hour and 15 minutes of my time into this because there's a lot of thinking involved and I'm trying to make it as cool as possible. I actually did a very good job with level 8 and level 9. I don't know if you can always beat all of the stats, but it's always worth a shot. But if you like programming and automating things, this is perfect for you. Kudos to the developer. It is an alpha, so watch out for the bugs. It's in 0.5 right now, so you might see some bugs. If you run into those, just close out of the game and reopen it. It seemed to fix most of the problems that I had. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. I do hope you want to do more, but thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, huzzah!